It's very interesting to see what a difference in health outcomes an appropriate lifestyle change can make. The people you're about to see have undergone the Diabetic Health Clinic lifestyle program, and they have come to a point where they no longer eat any processed foods at all. So anything that's made in a factory is excluded from their diet. You'll see that the difference it makes in health outcomes is massive. It's monumental, and I'm looking forward to hearing the stories that are going to unfold.
Yeah, my name's Ron Monk.
My name's Steve Parrells.
So my name is Trish Burskies.
My name's Keith Scadden.
My name's Shirley Monk.
Hi, I'm Anna Perez.
Hi, my name is Debbie Scadden.
I got to a stage where I was on maximum oral medication for sugar, and my doctor told me that if I got any worse I would have to start injecting insulin.
My situation was very heavy, 118 kilos max at 5'11", very high diabetes and very lethargic. Also, the doctor said that I would be starting insulin this year if I didn't do something about my diabetes.
The reason I wanted to do the program was because I didn't have diabetes and I wasn't pre-existing, but I had major inflammation, and I was also obese. I had a lot of weight, and I wasn't sleeping, and I wasn't, my whole lifestyle was basically being robbed daily because I was just not well.
Initially I joined the program because of the fact that we had tried numerous doctors, numerous diabetic educators to try and get something whereby I could start to get my diabetes under control and to lose some weight.
I had something wrong with me. Doctors couldn't find out what it was. Like dizzy spells, very tired.
My husband's diabetic, and because I prepare a lot of his foods, I wanted to be able to do the right thing for him.
I'm a non-diabetic, but I have come along and done this course to support my husband, who was a type 2 diabetic.
Well, we were very surprised. The first 5 or 6 sessions, which is 10 or 12 hours, was learning about the disease, about medication, about what the disease does to you, what the medication does to you, and really gave us an insight into what is happening in our own bodies.
What I experienced with the program was mostly having an understanding of what diabetes is. I believe I asked the doctor probably 3 or 4 times, what am I going through, what is really happening, and I thought I knew, but after doing the program I didn't know, and that just opened my eyes that, it's time to be healthy.
The education and the information that I was getting was amazing, and the understanding of why I couldn't give up certain things, like the sugar and wanting the cravings, why that was running my life. So as I was going on in the program and you were giving the information, it was like little light bulbs were going off.
The education part of the program is really what convinced me to continue to go. The knowledge and that we were given during the program was a lot of stuff that I'd never even heard of before. There was a lot of things that it broke it down to understand why things were happening the way they were, and more importantly, what sort of results we could expect.
The first 6 weeks, learning so much content about food, what it does to our bodies, what they put in packaged foods.
I thought it was absolutely wonderful. Week by week, as we were learning more and more, I was so looking forward to every Sunday night and totally ready to embrace everything that we'd just been taught. So informative, unbelievable information.
Well, just incredible. We, both my wife and I, took no more medication, none, from the first day we started juicing until now we're a month later on being back on whole food or clean food for the last month and have not had any metformin since and don't need it.
I started that the day I left hospital after having quite a major injury in my left leg and having surgery, and I decided that if I was going to lay in bed for 2 weeks and eat junk, I'd be fatter than what I was, so I decided let's start the lifestyle change. I laid in bed for 2 weeks straight and I lost in those 2 weeks, I believe, 12 kilos in 2 weeks by lying on my back and watching DVDs.
Right, physically I started to notice very quickly that the inflammation was going out of my body, out of my joints. I was going, wow, I'm not taking any of those anti-inflammatories or anything. The energy started to pick up, and then the longer I went, I noticed more changes. So it was like, yeah, no sleeping tablets.
So from the start of the juicing, the results were just absolutely amazing. And what really impressed both myself and my wife was that when you would say that on such and such a date, this is what was going to happen to you, that's exactly the day that it happened to us. So at no time going through it were we surprised or caught unaware of how we were feeling. And it made it so much easier because you're able to just continue on knowing that this was going to happen, that will stop happening, and it just made it that it was, you know, organised, and the knowledge that we received out of it helped us move through it.
Steve and I did it side by side, naturally to support each other, but the benefits I've had in helping not just producing his food, but as a family as well, the massive health benefits, it's just been excellent.
Weight loss first, amazing. I mean, in my 30 days I lost 12 kilos. Energy levels were amazing. I have my own cleaning business and work solo, so it was an absolute benefit for me to lose weight. Even though I tried many times to lose weight, because I'm always fairly full on in my life, but walking up the hills of Nambour, all of that didn't make me shift weight. Like, I lost weight through juicing.
Well, the doctor couldn't believe it. We have a flyer that Peter's handed out to try and get other people to come on board with this program. And I just said to him, would you like to take this flyer? He said, he said he certainly would, because he could see how far Shirley and I had come in such a short time.
The best thing about it all, even though the weight loss was unreal because it made me feel so much younger and better, the diabetes just fell to you know, around the 5s. It was always around the 5%. I was on tablets, I was always around the 10%. Without the tablets and doing my lifestyle change, I'm down to 5.
I've lost 15.2 kilos from when I started to the scales this morning, and I'm still losing weight. Even continuing on from when I finished the 30-day juice, I'm still losing weight.
Basically, from day one, I no longer had to take insulin. I contacted my doctor, I explained to her what was happening. I knew from numerous times of having hypos what would happen with my blood sugars being as low as they were, that if I was to inject or take any sort of medication, I was going to put myself into a hypo. So from day one on, that was basically the end of my diabetes.
HbA1c was quite high. Now I'm down to 6.3.
After the lifestyle change, realising that the hunger now is nothing more, it just doesn't grasp you as hard as, like before I'd be in fear of being hungry or missing a meal. It's just not a big deal now. It's like oh, that's okay.
Undertaking cholesterol tablets was my only medication and went off that within the first week.
Everyone was asked towards the end of the program, how long did we think that it added to our lives? Well, it's not just a matter of how long, it's the quality of life that we have as well as the quantity. And maybe put quality in front of quantity even.
I feel so much healthier. I love eating my veggies, I love eating my fruit. And I know my family of brothers that I have cannot believe that I am eating vegetables.
It will change your life dramatically. You will not be the same person that you were when you start. You will not be the same when you finish. You will learn ways for the first time very clearly to know what you need to do. You'll have a path basically. It's like you've got a roadmap and you can follow it, and it's for the rest of your life. So do it.
Don't even think a second time about it. It's a program that if you've got diabetes, you must do, because the answers are there. You will end up a lot better than you are in the position where you are now.
Definitely do it. Don't hesitate. Don't wait 12 months like we did.
I know it looks really huge beforehand, the fear of changing your lifestyle of what you already know, but just take it step by step as you go along the journey, and just take each day as it comes. Don't go biting off too much. Just go gradually along the journey and walk along it, and by all means just start at the beginning and you'll end up fine at the end. It's only food and it's not a big drama.
I can't believe anybody that wouldn't do it. I mean, it's such a benefit, health-wise, in every aspect. Just clarity of your mind, everything, just a purpose. It's just a great purpose to eat well, just to feel better. I say just do it, absolutely do it.
You've just heard some amazing stories from people who have made significant changes to their lifestyles. People just like you. People with conditions like type 2 diabetes, issues like being overweight. And I've got to say to you that as an ex-type 2 diabetic who was very much overweight, life on this side of the fence is very, very different to life on the other side of the fence. Back on the other side is somewhere where you just don't want to go. You've heard what's possible. My question to you is this: what's holding you back? Why don't you come on this wonderful journey with us? Experience the things that you've just heard today. And when you do, you will never look back.